What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be talking about NOFAP. For those of you that are new to the channel, I release a video every single Wednesday to help men to improve their confidence, to become more powerful human beings. So if that sounds like something that you need, click that subscribe button, and without further ado, let's get into it. So NOFAP, for those of you that don't know what NOFAP is, it can be anything from just stopping watching porn to not masturbating to the extreme level where you're not engaging in any sexual activity whatsoever. Now, a little bit of background as to why I'm talking about this topic, this subject. So I have always been single. I am almost 30 now. I've been through spells in my life where I haven't had any sex whatsoever. We're talking like years of celibacy. And obviously during that time, I was masturbating a lot. I was watching a lot of porn. It was a daily habit. I was watching porn maybe once, twice, sometimes even 3 or 4 times a day. And I want to talk about it from the perspective of how it's going to help you to improve your life, how it's going to improve your focus. Some of the things that I started to realize when I've stopped watching porn, when I've stopped masturbating, is not getting as focused on women and on girls. Now, if you're in a situation where you're constantly chasing girls, or you're not getting any female attention whatsoever, you're getting friend zoned, and you just find yourself getting really frustrated, you come home and you beat it off, you watch porn, whatever, and afterwards you get this sinking feeling. You've had that high from your orgasm, but the low is pretty low. You feel pretty empty. You feel like shit about yourself. You feel frustrated, and it becomes a cycle that keeps repeating. Now, a lot of you out there, red pill sort of guys, will have tried NOFAP, and many of you will have failed. And when I say failed, I mean that you slip up. You might go a week and then watch porn again, or you might go a month and then watch porn again. What I want to say is that, pleasuring yourself, watching porn, is all natural, it's all healthy in moderation. Okay, just like drinking alcohol or even taking drugs from time to time is okay if you're doing it in moderation. It's when you're doing it on a consistent daily basis that's when it's going to start having an impact on your life. It's going to have an impact on the way that you see women. It's going to have an impact on the way that you see yourself. And if you want to continue living the same day over and over and over, that's fine, but you can't expect to see different results. So the reason that I started trying to limit my consumption of porn and just masturbating in general was because I wanted to see if it would help me to become more focused, more driven, more purposeful in my life. Now, I am a big believer in allowing yourself to be a human being. We're not robots. We can't just be like making all these rational decisions all the time. We have to allow ourselves to feel, to enjoy ourselves and all the rest of it, but there has to be a good balance. And for me, I was on the wrong end of the spectrum. I was allowing my emotions to completely dictate my behavior and the decisions that I was making in my life. And since I've started to become more focused on doing things like NOFAP, like training, like improving my diet, like focusing more on where my energy and attention is going in terms of media, all of these things come together to improve your self-discipline and your focus. So with that being said, you can't expect NOFAP to completely change your life. All right, I'm a big advocate, and I'll say this time and time again, that if you want to change your self-discipline, your focus, then the first port of call needs to be getting yourself into the gym, getting yourself absolutely shredded, you know, muscular, lean. If you are able to create that body on yourself, the level of discipline and focus needed to do that is, firstly, you know, that's going to change your life alone. But secondly, waking up every day in the mirror and knowing that you've created that change for yourself is going to provide you with so much confidence for doing all the other things that you want to do in your life. Okay, so if you do start on this NoFap journey, if you stop watching porn, stop masturbating, you have to realize that it's going to be hard, that you're going to slip up. You know, I've been trying it for a couple of years, and I've gone through spells where I've watched porn, and then I've stopped watching porn, and then I've watched porn again, and it's like you gradually start to get better and better, but it can take some time. So you got to be patient with yourself, and you got to understand again that what is the purpose of you doing it? It's not to reach a milestone. It's not to brag to bloody like the rest of red pill community to say, oh yeah, I did a year or I did 2 years. You know, it doesn't matter. No one gives a fuck about that. It's how it's improving your life and how confident and powerful you're feeling in your life. That's the only thing that matters. So don't get caught up in thinking too much about how long you've abstained from sexual activity and all the rest of it, because you know, at the end of the day, you know, we still need to have sex, we still need to have fun, we still need to be intimate with it. You know, for me, it was also about getting more female attention and being more confident with girls and confident with women. And because I was constantly watching porn, whenever I saw a woman in real life, you know, I would subconsciously be thinking about her being like obviously naked, like doing stuff with her, and that isn't a normal way to perceive an interaction with someone that you've never met before or that you've never had a decent conversation with. And women can actually read that on you as well. If you're coming across in a weird, creepy way like that because you're thinking these things, then that's going to come across in the way that you're speaking to her. You're not going to be confident. You're going to feel very awkward and ashamed if you're having these thoughts. So you need to kind of taper it back a little bit, improve your self-control when it comes to being around girls, and I can guarantee that they will start to give you more attention. They'll start to feel more comfortable, more at ease with your presence, and that's when you'll start to see things happen. But the first thing that obviously you need to do is you need to limit how much porn you're watching, how much you're masturbating. Obviously get yourself in the gym, get training, and yeah, that's pretty much all from me. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you all in the next one.